Rise and shine. It's time for mindful morning movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's great. You can do it right here. I'm just going to have you go to Supta Baddha Konasana. Lie down on your back. Place the soles of your feet together. And scoot down so your head isn't forward. There you go. Now let your knees drop out. And just take some deep breaths into the belly. One hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, maybe one hand on copper. And I want you to count your inhales and your exhales. Notice how your breath moves in the body. Notice if it's stuck anywhere in your body. And as you count your inhales and exhales, we're going to set an intention for your day. It might be to move mindfully, or to feel at ease, or simply be present. It might be to be okay with the uncertainty of life as we know it. Any intention you have is perfect. These mindful moments make a positive difference, and you can come back to them no matter where you are. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest and gently roll side to side. Keep your breath going. And then extend one leg out. Gently hug the opposite leg toward your chest, then over to your armpit, other armpit, and then across the body to your opposite shoulder. Keep it hugged in and go to the armpit, to the chest. So just rolling across the body. Yeah, just like that. Several times, several breaths. And keep your bum grounded down on the bed. There you go. So this is all for your hip joint. She likes your foot. She thinks it's a game. All right, go ahead and switch sides. And pull the other knee in. So you're pulling it into the same side armpit and chest and just going back and forth there. And then you can start to make the range of motion a little bigger, bringing over to the opposite chest, warming up the hip joint. Remember to breathe and be gentle and come back to your intention. And then place that foot down on the bed with the knee bent. Place your other ankle on top of your thigh, making a 4 with your legs. Take a few deep breaths and allow your hips and low back to release. If you want more, you can interlace your hands behind the original thigh and pull your legs toward your chest. Keep sending your tailbone towards cinnamon. Keep allowing your chest and neck to release. Come here, you crazy dog. This is just what mindfulness is, noticing the dog licking your foot.
A pedicure at the same
Or the
time.
other dog refusing to move out of your way. And whatever happens is perfect. Take a few deep breaths here and allow your hips and low back to release. And then keep the figure 4 shape. You can let your legs go. With the right foot on the bed, let your legs drop to your right. Yeah, reach your arms out, either to cactus or a big T. And breathe deeply into the front of the chest. If you want a little more, you can look over to your left hand. If your body needs movement right now, you can gently move the hips side to side. You could gently send your top knee away from the body to open up the hip. You can find a little movement there. Remembering to breathe. And then come back to center. We're going to repeat this on the other side. So crossing right leg over the left knee. Yeah, big breath in. Big breath out. You can make circles with the ankles. You can wiggle your toes. Notice anywhere you're holding tension in your body and allow the tension to melt away. Place your left foot down and let your legs drop toward the left. They may move, they may not. Or the dogs may support you. It's a very cute photo.
Tickles. Cinnamon.
And breathe and be. Notice the dog licking your foot. Allow yourself to enjoy the silly things that come up even when the whole world has gone crazy. And then, as you can, come back to center. If you need a moment of stillness, you could put the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop apart. If you're ready to move on, we're going to go on to a lateral line stretch. So you're going to roll onto one side. You could come to the edge of the bed if you want, but you can stay there. Yeah, that's fine. Pull both of your knees into your chest. Good. And then straighten your top leg and send it back behind you. Keep your hips stacked. So roll your hip forward without the leg. Yeah, and now straighten the leg. Yeah, and try to move it back a little more with a straight leg. Your hip flexors are tight. You definitely need this. And just breathe here. You're going to feel a big stretch in the side of the body. If you need more, reach your top arm over your head or toward the opposite side of the bed, towards copper. And you could send your foot further back.
Cinnamon, stop.
Cinnamon is wreaking havoc. Yeah. From here, we're going to move into a hip flexor stretch. So you're going to keep your upper leg where it is, and you're going to bend your top knee, reaching your foot towards your hip. Nope. Bend your top knee. Keep the leg where it is. So straighten it out again. You're going to bend it back like you're cycling. Yeah, send your knee back more. Yes, there you go. And you can even reach back with your right arm, or you can reach the arm up to the ceiling. Send your hip forward. There you go. Breathe into your chest. Even more. Now take your right arm and reach it up to the ceiling. Exhale and dive for the photo of Bailey. So to that upper corner. Yeah. How's that feel? Okay. And then come back to center. Come onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And roll onto your other side. So knees stay hugged in. Pull them all the way up. Yeah. And then stretch your top leg out and behind you. So as far back as you can. Yeah, roll your top hip forward. And you can breathe in and reach your left arm up to the ceiling and then over your head. If you want a little more stretch, a little more movement, make this more active, breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and reach over. Breathe in and roll your hip forward. Even more. Keep your leg where it is and just move your hip. You're gonna just roll the hip. Nope, you're not. This is marriage, people. All right, and then from here, keep your left leg exactly where it is. Just bend your lower leg. So bringing the heel towards your hip. Good. Don't let your knee creep forward. And reach back for your foot if you can. And roll your left hip forward. Good. Release your arm and reach your arm up to the ceiling, and then at a diagonal towards me, dive your chest forward, send your leg back. Even more. Yeah, good. Okay, and release. Now that you're ready, you can hug the knees into the chest. You can roll side to side. And then when you're ready, roll all the way to one side, maybe towards me, and gently press yourself up to a seat. Do a big good morning stretch. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Good. And then when you're ready, stand on up. Off of the bed, of course. And reach up to the ceiling again. Good. You can move side to side a bit. And we're gonna do a pretzel stretch on the side of the bed. So you're gonna face the bed and place your shin on the bed.
My shin.
So take one leg and place the shin on the bed like a pigeon. And turn it so that your left foot is toward your right foot is to your left shin. Yep. And then send your hips back. Push your hips back away from the bed. Other way. Push your hips back. There you go.
Like pigeon.
Yep, like pigeon. Except come back. Because, yep, send your hips back without moving your upper body. More. Yeah. How's that feel?
That's interesting.
Bring your right foot forward. More. Good. Now stay right there. Lean back away from the bed. Your hips and leg. Lean them back away from the bed. More. There you go. That's it. Feels a little different, huh? Yeah. Take a deep breath. Big exhale out. And you can move upper body side to side.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Snap, crackle, pop. Oh, it's tight right here. I can feel it.
And you should feel a lot of piriformis on your right side, outer part of the hip. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want you to push your butt back. There you go. And bend from the hip to come forward. Don't let your hips follow you. There you go. Yeah, good. Okay, bring that leg off. Move it around a little bit, side to side. Yep, you can push it back and forward. Take a big breath in. Root your right foot down. Take your left shin up to the bed. Now send your hips back. Yes, that's it. Good. Deep breath in. Don't force into the stretch. You want to be really mindful of the sensations. So send your left hip back a little more. Yeah. Send your thighs away from the bed. So right now you're leaning into the bed a lot. Yeah. Send it back. Good. And you can gently move upper body side to side. And bring the right leg down. Left leg down, I mean. And take the knee to the chest, back behind you, side to side. And when you're ready, plant your feet down into the earth. Bring your hands to your heart or your belly. Close your eyes. Come back to your intention. Take a deep breath in. Big exhale out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and start your day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good.